Based on the books of L.J. Smith, numerous great TV adaptations exist. Here are the 11 things different from the book to the TV show Vampire Diaries. 1. First off, let's talk about Elena's best friends to get things going. In both, Bonnie has magical origins and is Elena's closest friend. And that's all the similarities it has to it. In the books, Bonnie is a red-headed girl descended from druids. Her last name is McCullough. However, in the show, Bonnie is an African-American girl descended from Salem witches. In the book series, Elena also has a close friend named Meredith. This character doesn't appear on TV, even if Tori DeVito's character is named after her. However, Elena has two close friends on the show, Bonnie and Caroline, and their friendship is more significant than any other Elena has ever developed on paper. The fact that Elena and Caroline are rivals in the books and don't get along is another difference between the book and the TV series. 2. One thing is for sure, Elena had a lot of changes on TV. Played by Nina Dobrev, Elena was known to have iconic blonde hair and blue eyes on paper.
First person I've seen in days whose body isn't laced with vervain, and I'm hungry.
If you leave a trail of bodies, people are going to start asking questions.
But since Nina is a brunette with brown eyes, the character is entirely different on screen, like night and day. Even the writer L.J. Smith was thrown off by this change, and the casting got a bit of hate. But the casting team focused more on getting the perfect actress for the role rather than the similar looks. 3. The third change between the book and the TV show would be Catherine's roots. The actress Nina Dobrev was cast to play both characters, Elena and Catherine, since both of these characters had the same features.
I like your ribbon.
Thanks.
I want it.
Catherine is German and goes by Catherine von Schwarzschild in the books. She is portrayed in the show as Katerina Petrova and is Bulgarian to match Nina Dobrev's backstory. The two Catherines also differ significantly in a variety of other ways. The one depicted in the show is a witch who comes from a line of doppelgangers. That includes Amara, the first Eternal Lady. The presence of doppelgangers promoted Nina Dobrev to take on various roles in the show. In the books, there are no doppelgangers, and the original Catherine was a half-angel, a character that is exclusive to work done on paper. 4. For the following change, let's flash back to when Elena and Stefan first met. Stefan refused to drink Elena's blood.
What's going on?
Remember when I told you to make Rebecca prom queen?
Despite his desire to do so, his attitude on not consuming human blood is crucial, mainly because he transforms into a Ripper when he does so. At some point, he does suck her blood, but vastly to strengthen their relationship and gain Elena's faith that he won't abuse her. In the books, however, Stefan prefers to drink her blood more frequently. 5. Let's move on to the different numbers 5. Elena has a different family in the books. Elena moves in with her aunt after the passing of her parents in both the book and the television drama. Her aunt's name is Jenna in the television show, whereas it's Judith in the book series. The CW series picks up immediately after her parents' passing, but the novel series happens 3 years later. In the book series, Elena has a sister named Margaret, who is 4 years old. However, the TV character Elena has a high school-aged brother named Jeremy, Stephen McQueen. Jeremy plays a relatively significant role in the show's first 5 seasons, before leaving after the 6th. These plotlines wouldn't have been possible with a younger sister. Instead, he develops relationships with Elena's pals, Bonnie and Vicky. He even turns into a vampire hunter. 6. Another significant change in the new TV series is Elena's love interest. Those who would have read the books would know that Elena's love interest was Stefan. And in the TV show Vampire Diaries, Elena first dates Stefan but falls for Damon, Stefan's brother. It's one of those things that was altered due to the actors' chemistry. Fans wanted Somerhalder and Dobrev to be together from the first episodes, even though they weren't yet pals since their chemistry was so strong. And it's safe to say that their relationship paid off, since Elena and Damon made a fantastic couple. The only setback to the couple was that Stefan got his heart broken once again. 7. You've all heard of the iconic town Mystic Falls, right? You know the town was founded in 1859 by the founding families. Its long history of vampires, witches, and werewolves make it an eerie community and a sinister secret. However, Mystic Falls doesn't doesn't exist in the Vampire Diaries book series. Instead, the town was given the name of Fells Church. And according to popular opinions, the name doesn't have the same ring to it and doesn't sound magical, really, at all, even though it was a faithful church where significant events occurred. Fells Church was included in the show. In actuality, it was the site of the tomb where vampires from the 1800s were kept. 8. You may be familiar with vampires, werewolves, and other numerous mythical creatures in the book, but did you know there were supposed to be angels as well? Angels appeared in the book series, and Elena was half angel, half human. According to Digital Spy, there were guardians, kitsune, foxes with the ability to change their shape, and phantoms, demons that ate human emotions, angels. Although other supernatural beings replaced them, these creatures weren't in the show. But how cool would it be to see kitsunes roaming around in the series? 9. Here is another significant change made to the series. The idea of Elena's notebooks plays a significant role in the plot of the book series. Elena allegedly blogs about Stefan being a vampire on foreveryoungadult.com, and Caroline discovers it and wants the whole town to know the truth about him. In contrast, Elena keeps a journal while writing in the pilot, but this object is hardly seen again. Stefan also keeps a lot of journals, but they are used mainly to talk about the town's and vampires' past. 10. You could say that Elena is a kind girl in the series, but that's not how it was originally. The executive producers of TVD, Kevin Williamson and Julie Plec, claimed in an interview with Digital Spy that Elena wasn't as friendly in the book series as she is on the TV show. Any reader of the novels will recognize how true this is. Elena was perceived as a mean girl who frequently acted rudely and selfishly, in contrast to the more innocent and romantic situation in the TV series. When she first saw Stefan in the books, she grabbed him like he was a piece of shiny gold. Both versions were quite well liked in their high school, but Elena was just a lovely friend on the big screen. While in the novel, she wore her mean look like a beautiful dress. 11. Let's move on to the last change of the day between the novel and the series. Damon is portrayed for most of season 1 as the villain, who can snap at any time and enjoys the benefits of being a vampire. At first, though, Stefan was the loose cannon. He persuaded Damon to turn, which led him down the path he ultimately took. According to foreveryoungadult.com, Damon and Stefan's origin in the book series is different from that on the TV show, where they transform into vampires after spending time on a Virginia plantation in the 1800s. Instead of dying while attempting to release Catherine, they sip vampire blood and kill each other in a heated dispute. They originate from the Italian Renaissance as well. Ultimately, no matter which route you choose, the Vampire Diaries will not disappoint, providing hours upon hours of entertainment guaranteed to keep you coming back for more.